Welcome guys, welcome everybody. Before we head into today backtesting, I just want to be honest and tell you guys something. Like, this YouTube of a thing is really stressing me out. Like, just after taking over like 30 minutes to learn all what I'm going to present to you, at the end of the day, once the camera is being set up, I'll just forget everything. Like, the thing is really disturbing my mental health, but no issue. I'm here for you guys. This is what I've already dedicated myself to do, so I'm going to bring out my time regardless the stress, regardless. Let's just head in. So today I'm going to be heading for the continuation of backtesting, which I did some weeks or some days ago. So I'm going to continue from there. Then let's see how my strategy, like, we are going to compare and also check the win rate and also check the losses in the market setup during the past market. So I'm going to take you to my screen, then we'll study together, and also whatever question you don't understand, like after watching the video, whatever thing you don't understand I did there, you can also drop your question at the comment section. Come on, I'm going to be answering every one of the questions you drop there. Just drop immediately at the end of the video. Welcome back once again, guys. Okay, so guys, I just noticed, the last time we do this backtesting, we ended on the month of May 5th. So I just discovered now that TradingView have already cut off some of the 15-minute candle, due to I have not subscribed to the yearly or monthly subscription they used to do on this TradingView. So it's all good, sha. We are going to still continue on the month of June. You can see on the screen here. So let me today, from this space here, today is Monday. I don't have anything to do on Monday, even though the strategy do work on Monday, but I don't usually trade on Monday. So we are going to be heading from Tuesday till any day till the end of the week. So from on Tuesday, yeah, if you know me, you know how I trade, you know that before I start taking any trade, I must be awake from 7 a.m., 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. within these 3 time zone. If I didn't catch up with any of this hour, that means trading for that day is going to be somehow for me. If probably the market did not go before me, So if you watch from the screen here, from the 7 guys, you can check this is GBP JPY. You can also go and also recheck or cross check what I'm trying to teach you guys here. There's no hidden one thing I used to do here. I just unleash everything the way I train. And also, if you subscribe, if you keep on following me, you will see some of the live trade I do take, whether win or loss. Everything is going to be uploaded here. Like, I don't care for any mentorship or want to collect money from you guys, offer you guys program or whatever. Whatever I do here, I'm going to be unleashing to you guys, so that you can also make the same move and also learn one thing or the other based on your own trading style. So if you watch from here, let me take this back from 7 a.m. candle, 7 a.m. candle. Okay, at this zone here is already 7:15. 7:15 at this zone here. So assuming I was active on the trend, probably I have no other option than to draw my trend line within these 2 recent low at this point here. You see, immediately the breakout, I can quickly take the trade from here. Let me check how many pips it's going to cost. Let me just take it from here. That is about 47 pips. It's enough for you as a day trader, depending your risk reward. So you can see there, from 7 a.m. I'm already awake. So once you wake up within this time zone, if probably the market have not go against you, you can easily plot out the recent low on the recent high, depending the position the market is at that time. So if you watch from here, if I was active, assuming I took the trade and I was awake at 7 a.m., this was what I would have do on that day. But maybe just for that reason, you decided that you still want to wait till 8 a.m. to fully confirm what the market is trying to do. You can also wait till 7 a.m. and see if you can plot out any recent low or recent high. So let's check from here. At this point here, it's already, let me zoom out this candle so that you guys will see what I'm trying to show you guys. Okay, as this 15 minutes candle here, you can see it's already 8 a.m. at this candle. Let me mark it with this. I mean this candle, the one I just crossed now. You can see it's already 8 a.m. at this candle. Probably you can also take your trade there if you were still waiting for 8 a.m. time. But for you to play the safe zone, I will just wait for a reasonable recent low or a recent high. Probably wait till 9 a.m. for this. Let's check from the 9 a.m. This is a 9 a.m. candle. Maybe you can just plot your trend line from the recent high to the other one. Because if you check from the recent low, there's no better position for you to plot your trend line at this recent low if you are waiting for the 9 a.m. breakout to be done. So I mean 8 a.m. No, I'm still correct. If you are still waiting for the 9 a.m. breakout, there's no recent low for you to plot your trend line again. Like you can see, there's no recent low for you to plot your trend line. So you will just go ahead with this recent high here, this first one and the second one, and wait for a full candle breakout. You can see at this spot here, the market broke to this trend line, but this was not massive enough, to take that trend. You can still just wait another 15-minute candle. Probably you can take your trade from here. You see, that's massive profits, almost 170 pips for that day. Take your 20 pips stop loss or 25 pips stop loss. That's the max stop loss of pip I use in any of my trade. So pretty simple, pretty easy. Let's check to the next day, which is Wednesday. Or let's just go to another week. With this I just show you guys, you can also replicate to this for the next day. Let's just enter to another week. This is on Monday. Let's check on Tuesday. Always be on time. If you are one of the lazy ones, you can just be awake before 8 a.m. and check if you will plot at any recent low or a recent high for your trend line. Okay, for this now, that day was on Wednesday. Yeah, that day was on Wednesday. You can see this is a 7 a.m. candle. This is the 8 a.m. candle. Assuming if I was active on that day, this would have been what I would have done. Simple. Like, don't need to come and stress yourself to come and check and what do they call this thing, SMC or what. Guys, you guys don't know how I get that strategy. So you can see, very simple. Just wait till 7 a.m. or maybe wait till 8 a.m. for any recent breakout. And if you should take any trade for the breakout, make sure that the breaking out of that candle is a full one, not this tiny breakout that I'm showing you guys, like something like this. So let us see how many people the market gave us that day. From here all the way from this side, about 50 something pip. With your 20 pip, you are in profit on the trade. Very simple, like not simple, sha. Hey guy, the market want to deal with you, eh? You will not look anybody back. Okay, let's go to on Thursday. Let's check for this is 6:30, but let's just go straight to the 7 a.m. Okay, this is 7 a.m. There was no recent low for you to plot any trend line here, like thing is not showing well. So we see going to wait for the 8 a.m. for this. Okay, let's see for this. This spot here was 8 a.m. Still there was no recent low or recent high. Okay, for this 8 a.m. you can just decide to wanna take this, but it's very far from where the market is. Like it's very far. So what you just do, since you have waited till 8 a.m. there was no recent high for you to set your trap for the market, you can still wait again till 9 a.m. for the recent breakout. Let's see what happened there. This is 9 a.m. candle. So probably if I was active on that day, this is what I would have done. Guys, you guys should not mind me. I have a very crazy way of how I draw my trend line. Let's see if that day will be a profit for us. You can see this was 9 a.m. 9:15. It was at the 9:30 15 minutes candle that broke the trend line. So if maybe I was active that day and I wanted to take the trade, this was where I would have taken my buy after the end of this 15-minute candle. So let's just check if that bearish candle that went to the downside will have hit our stop loss, or we will have been on profit that day. Let me check. This was 18. If I was on a 20 pip stop loss, this would have hit my stop loss. But for 25 pips, it will have been a very good entry for this market time. So let me see how many pips it took to upside to this place. This one's 230. About 40 pips. About 40 pips. Although you can see at the screen here, the market was not that volatile, to one and sure where it's going to go. Probably I would have lost money on the trade, but maybe if the trade was the one I took at 25 people, I will also make money on this. But let's just overlook this one and check for Friday. Okay, first of all, we check 7 a.m. This is 7 a.m. candle. Based on the screen here, the only recent position I'm seeing here is just recent high, because with my eye here, I already see that there's no recent low for you to take that trend line for that 7 a.m. breakout. So what I'm just seeing here is a recent high for you to plot a trend line. You see, if you are waiting for a 7 a.m. breakout, how are you going to plot the trend line? Like, it doesn't make sense. There's no recent high again to join this recent low. You see, so probably that first trend line I draw at the upside will have been my recent high for this market. See, this was 7 a.m., 7:15, 7:30, and it was 7:45. The market broke to the upside. You see, massive profit for that day. Massive profit for that day. So you can see guys, about 60 something pip. Man, that was massive. Really crazy, guys. 60 something pip with a 20 pips stop loss. You can see, man, that's crazy. So, and so on and so on. Let's check for next week. This is Monday. I don't usually trade. I don't usually take trade on Monday. Let's just go for, let's enter on Wednesday. Let's enter on Wednesday. Okay. This was 8 a.m. For this market position now, we do not have any recent low. Based on what I'm seeing here, I'm only seeing only one recent low for me to plot the trend line based on based on the 8 a.m. hour zone. You see, it just this, but assuming if I was active that day, I would just be waiting and looking what the market is going to do till 9 a.m. Let's see what the market did at 9 a.m. time zone. Okay, you can see that recent low. So if I was active on that day, this was what I would have done. My recent low to that recent low. You see? Immediately after this breakout, within the end of this 15-minute candle, that's where I will take my sell 20 pips or 25 pips. Let me use 25 pips for this. Even if I use 20 pips, I will see the trade was still active. You can see this 21 pips from 21 pips to this zone. That's about 40 something. 182 risk reward. Guys, you can see the high win of this strategy. Like the thing is giving us massive profit. You can use your eye and see what is happening there. Let's see for Thursday. This is 7 a.m. Guys, you can see based on what I'm seeing here too, I'm only seeing recent high here, 2 recent high. Even if I should want to play a risky game by taking these 2 recent loan, I'm seeing fucking profits, guys. Oh my god. Well, you can see on the screen there, very simple. Like I would say my strategy is one of the most simplest strategy I've ever seen. Yes, because the thing there is not stressful, except maybe you are a beginner, you don't know anything about Forex. That's where you will find this strategy very difficult for you to understand. You can see that's massive fucking profit, about 90 something pips with 20 pips. Then 1 to 4 to 5 risk reward. Wow. So guys, you can go on, keep trying, reviewing, checking what I've teach you so far. Let me just enter to the next month of July. Sorry, and see what happened there. Okay, let me use this bearish candle to see here. Let me see what will have happened there for me. This was on Wednesday, the 2nd day of July. Here is the 7 a.m. candle. This is the 7 a.m. candle. If you watch from the 7 a.m., you will see that what I'm only seeing is a recent low. Even the recent high itself has already been broken, but it's still in that zone. But the only thing that is active here is a recent low, which is from here. Where is that 7 a.m. candle? Okay, then from here, guys, you can see, even if maybe you were waiting for a buy setup here, this will have been what I would have done that day. Maybe position it like this and wait for the breakout to the upside, but nothing like that happened here. The only breakout we saw here was a bearish candle that went to the downside. Let's check with our short position and our stop loss. Remember, 20 pips or 25. Let's see. This is 49 pips stop loss. Okay. For 20, the trade was very valid. For 25, that was a 100% win rate. Guys, you can see massive profit all the way. 1:3, 1:4. Man, that's crazy. What? Come on. Yeah, what that day? Guys, you can see that was massive profits on the downside. Come on. Let's check. No, let me just go to another. All these bullish engulfing candle. Without drawing my trend line, I've already know that this will be a win rate for me. You can see. Let me check. This is 7 a.m. Let me check from 8 a.m. Massive breakout. It was at the 8 a.m. candle that this broke to the upside. This was the recent high. It broke to the upside. So for this now, even though we didn't have any recent high to draw our trend line to plot it together, this will have been what I would have done that day. I've encountered many of these positions, like this market reaction. I've seen a lot of them. This will have been what I would have done that day. So maybe after the breaking out, at the end of this 15 minutes candle, I will just wait and take the trade from here. Remember, with your 20 pips or 25 pips. Let me check what. Okay, the trade is still valid. This is 90 pips. This is 20. So the trade will still valid to the upside. Massive profit. Massive profit, guys. Massive profit. So let me just head up to the next week, or probably the next 2 weeks. Let me see. Guys, you can see that since the beginning of me showing you this, I've not encountered any stop loss in this, even though the market was not on the day I was doing this thing. But you can see that with what I'm showing you guys here, this will have been my perspective on whatever trade I plot at this zone. Let me head up to the end of the week of July. Okay, this is 30. Yeah, let's start from August, please. This is August 1st. This is August 1st. Let's see, check the same thing. First of all, this is 7 a.m. candle. So guys, let me remove this because this thing want to confuse us. If you watch from here, this is 7 a.m. candle. So based on this, forget that bullish candle you are seeing there. The only recent high I'm seeing here is only this. It's just this. This first one. Let me mark it. I'm coming, guys. This first one and this second one. You see? So forget this bullish candle you are seeing here. That's how the market used to play. Make sure that whenever you are drawing your trend line, you are touching a recent 2 high or a recent 2 low, for you to be sure or confirm the move of that market at that day. If you watch from this now, this will be a very trap for whoever that will have buy at this bullish engulfing candle, because the only thing I'm seeing here is these 2 recent high, which I've already plotted my trend line. And if you watch from here, there's no recent low that I can easily plot trend line based on the downside. So the thing was just going to the upside. So for this now, there was no recent breakout from this 7 a.m. hour. So we'll still be waiting till 8 a.m. and see what the market will have do at that time. If you watch from this big bullish candle, it was 7:30, 7:45, 8 a.m. So pretty simple. Since there was no recent high for me, recent low for me to plot my two trend line, this would have been what I would have done that day. You see, this is almost the same thing with what I show you guys at, oh my god, I've passed that place. If you are following me, you will know what I'm trying to say here. So this will have been what I would have done that day, just to draw this horizontal ray line at this recent low to wait for any recent breakout at this. Guys, this is pretty simple. Like, it's fucking easy, like, to trade with this strategy. Where is that short position? You see, maybe at the breakout of this candle, or maybe this bullish candle, because obviously the market have already shown us that it's going to go to the downside. Maybe at the breakout of this candle, you can just quickly take your save from here, plot your 20 pip stop loss, and enjoy the ride of the markets. You can see massive profits, massive profits. Oh my god, massive profits. Jesus Christ, 263 pips with 20 pip. Wow. So guys, I'm going to end this video now. You can see, maybe if I should do any backtesting again, it's going to be USD JPY, because that's the only two pair I trade. In as much the two pair work together, like they work almost the same trend, but sometimes they used to go to the opposite side. Sometimes they used to go to the opposite side, but it's almost the same thing. You can see, if probably I should do another backtesting again, it's going to be only these two pair. That's the only two pair I've tested this strategy, and it's working very fine. Like, the win rate for this strategy is about 80 to 90%. As long as you are following your risk management, you are following your rules and regulations you set for the trade, you will be in massive profits. So probably if I should do another back testing, is going to be on this USDT JPY. So I will just head off for the month of June and check how the market will be playing with this strategy. So guys, I'm going to end this video now. Please, if you know you have not still subscribed for this YouTube channel, you can just go up and hit up the subscribe button. And if you have any question regarding to what I've shown you guys here, you can drop it to the comment section. I'm going to be going through it. If it's something that is inside my knowledge to explain for you, I will surely do that for you. So hit up the subscribe button, like this video, share to any of your friends who want to know more about forex trading. Then keep on watching and turn up your notification for any new video that will be uploaded. So guys, I'm going to be seeing you in my next video. Peace out. Have a good day.